disrespect. This is what she wears on her left breast to the UN. And she doesn't only wear it to the UN. When she was addressing Barbados at the first year after we became a republic, she had this on. That's what she had on. Let me move this here. Let me move this here. This is our prime minister. Voted in. Well, we don't vote in the prime minister. We vote in a party. Over 78,000 people. She does not wear the flag. Why? However, in Parliament, she has this piece of cloth, which I'm calling a false flag. She has this piece of cloth with a design on it that we don't know what it is. Nobody knows what it is. Yeah? Look on her left breast. It's right there. It would be on your right. So it's right for you, but her left breast, you see the round thing on her. Here she is again at the UN. This time she wear it on the other side. There again is another time at the UN. They've show her again at the UN and then show. Hang with me tonight, guys. We're going somewhere with this. Now, when you look at Miss McLean, you're going to look at Miss McLean or anybody else who goes to the UN to speak on behalf of Barbados. What happens? You see the nice little flag, the emblem as a respect for the country that you wear. And listen, I grew up in Jamaica and grew up with a healthy respect for our flags, all of our emblems and all of our symbols. And I'm telling you, if she ever was the prime minister of Jamaica and went to the UN and did something like this, I tell you, she will have to answer to Jamaicans when she got home. Here is Prime Minister Holness, and he's wearing his, I don't know if they can see it on this one, Dave, but he's wearing his flag. I tell you, he better wear that flag. Dave, you could show the others. I am saying to us, guys, I spoke with elderly people. I made sure I asked elderly people, Mr. Spencer, because I haven't been living here long and I could be wrong. I did a lot of research on this, asking people. My question to you, do you know what this is? No, what is that? We've never seen that before. You see, Miss McLean is here. She's at the UN. And you see what is on her? Make it, Dave, could you make it a little bigger? It is a Barbados flag. That is standard. Can you show somebody from Trinidad, Dave? Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Don't come off. I know 10 o'clock. Go on, hold with me. I'm going somewhere with this. One more. Show somebody else from another country with the flag. And then we're going to go to Ghana now with what happened to the flag. What I want to say to you, and I will show you this another night only because of time, where now I am seeing the minister in the Ministry of Culture, I don't know what they call it, or the senator who is in charge of culture. Why is the name slipping me right now? Chantel Monroe Knight. She is now wearing. And if those that research it can send me Chantel Monroe Knight, and I'm sure I saw Lisa Cummins, those two senators with that UN thing on them. Yes. They are now wearing the UN symbol on them. Correct. Why don't the investigative journalists ask the question, what is this? Why is this so important that you have to have it on your podium? What is it? We want to know. We put you there. 78,000 people. Look, you see this? You see this? If you know very well, this is Dominica. This is Skerrit. If you look closely, you will see the flag, Skerrit wearing the flag. And every time I see this, I don't know. I told my husband this morning, why do I get so annoyed about this? I don't understand. I get so angry. I cannot understand how you could go to the UN and not rep your flag. When I'm traveling with my, listen, we were going to Kenya and we had flags packed in our bag, Mr. Colin Spencer, to go to Kenya. When I'm traveling with my films, my husband will tell me, I packed Barbadian flags. I represent this country whenever I board a plane. I cannot understand it. Something is not adding up to me. But in Parliament, you have this little cloth. This cloth with some design on it. Why is that so? Why is that important, Madam PM? Can we have they will quickly tell me I'm no journalist, and I know I'm not. I'm not trying to be one. Can we have some journalists asking some questions? Especially in light that of the fact that you're going to take us out of dealing with this crime thing to talk about emblems that we did not tell you that was an issue for us. See there? You see this disrespect? They're going to get me angry tonight again. Do you all see the UN symbol on this woman? How can we trust her with us as Bajans? She is given the first speech after we become a republic. On Independence Day, watch it, UN symbol. Not the flag. That's not the flag. The flag is not a circle. This is gross disrespect for the people of Barbados, and I know that is why I'm so upset about it. Now, let's go quickly to when the flags were buried. And I spent some time researching with some key people today. I can't call any names, but people who operate in those in certain realms, if you follow me, guys. And what I was told in no uncertain terms and way, don't go off, guys. Stay with me. Stay. Listen to me, folks. There are people who operate and they do rituals. They operate in a certain realm and they do rituals. And you know what they told me? They told me the act of taking the flag and claiming you're taking bones, this here, they told me that this is a ritual. These are people who are involved in some of the same things. You follow me? In essence, they're telling us that this is Obia. This here, this. She loved to talk about treason, and some of us should be charged for treason, and we are anarchists. Huh? And look at, she was there in Ghana when this flag was wrapped on this is no accident. This is a ritual. Take it from Marcia Weeks tonight. I am telling you. A ritual was done with a national emblem. And any discussion happening at Queen's Park, at Steve Shed, should be about this. Nothing happened as a result of what happened. This is sacred. They committed. This is like treason, you all. She was there. See her there. And a ritual was done to a national emblem. So when you go tomorrow, and anybody who go tomorrow, ask them about that ritual that was done to the national emblem. Do not let them get away with it. Don't you let them get away with it. And the ritual means something. You know what they told me this morning? And I don't have a problem in speaking to people who are of a different spiritual beliefs than I than and it's the second person I've spoken to in those realms. When they saw this, you know what they told me? They told me I was wondering what they were doing with that piece of cloth in Parliament. But they said, oh, I realize what's going on now. The flag was symbolically buried. Now, therefore, it's a ritual. It's like they want to be done away with that. Oh, I want you to ask yourself, please get the Kool-Aid out of your system. Could you get the Kool-Aid out of your system? Let's get stuck on this flag tonight. Some of you will say that the flag is demonic and all of that. Put that aside. Some of you don't like the trident on the flag. Can you put that aside and let's talk about principle? Let's talk about the principle of this national emblem. The Prime Minister does not wear the national emblem at the UN. However, they wear the emblem of another, of an organization. It's not that she's without, she wears something in its place. Do you understand the seriousness of that? Barbadians, do you understand the seriousness of that? It is very serious what has happened. Nobody told them that we wanted a town hall on the emblems. Why are we having a town hall on the emblems? After they have done a ritual in Ghana. Does the ritual have anything to do with the crime in the country? You know what I was told today? That I'm going to read it because I don't want you all to think I'm making it up. They said that blood sacrifice is important for the rituals. Blood sacrifice is important for the rituals. That's what I was told today. I was also told, when I asked the people, that rituals were involved in the elections. I'm not saying by who. Rituals were not just, they are doing let me tell you something. This government is involved in a lot of spiritual work. Rituals upon rituals upon rituals. And so we need to ask what that is. I have asked people already and they don't know what it is. If it is something else, we still are asking the question about the UN. Why don't you wear the flag at the UN? Why are we having why and so I'm going to go back. The what was in the parliament, I don't know what it is. I've asked people about it. Nobody can tell me what it is. I want to know what it is. They said they've never seen it before. People that I've asked, people that should know. If somebody, if send me something of what this is. Now, why aren't you wearing, these are things when you, if you go to the meeting tomorrow on the emblems, ask them why. Why are you, why doesn't the prime minister wear the flag at the UN? Why is she wearing the United Nations brooch? These are important questions. And I started off saying, we want to understand why. Okay? And if we find out something new, I will come back here on Friday and let you know. But I'm asking, what is this? Does anybody know? Yes, we understand it's a UN emblem. Yes, that's what we're saying. It's a UN emblem. What we're saying is that all the other leaders wear their national flag. And why do we have senators in Barbados wearing the UN emblem? Yeah. All right. So that's what I wanted to share with you tonight, guys. And please, if please message me and let me know. And I'm hoping that they will say something about it. What is it? We want to know. What is it? What is it? And why, if you go tomorrow to the to Queen's Park seal shed, you need to ask the question, who said that we needed to have a discussion about the emblems? Why is that now what is required? Why is that now when we're skipping and running from gunshots? Why? Very important. Okay. Folks, that's it for tonight. We're asking some questions. We want some answers. Anybody out there, give us some answers. We have been checking from all of today. Okay. And I started off by saying we're asking some questions. Folks, we spent a long time here tonight and we're leaving. It's 10:25. We have to go. Thank you to Colin Spencer, Rickford Burke. We heard from Amaya and her dad, and that was beautiful. Yes, that was sweet. And we are now going to be talking quickly about the St. Philip Get Thee Behind Me Satan Motorcade, which is on Sunday, June 29th, and it's at 1:30. We're meeting at some people call it Chanel Supermarket. Some people they say it's Trimart right there in St. Martin's. That's where we're going to be. But Saturday, you know, we have a Walk Holy concert where I think Colin Spencer is going to be singing at the Walk Holy concert on the Saturday. All right. Don't forget on the Saturday, we're going to put the ad up on our page that you remember the Walk Holy concert on Saturday. All right. We had a lot to do tonight and you stayed with me. I thank you for staying with me. I thank you for staying with me, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? Yes. Yeah. And okay. I never said I just so we just I never said there was anything evil about the prime minister, what she had in the please. And we got to listen. I never said there was anything evil about what was in the parliament. All right? Never said that. Okay? Never said anything was evil about it. I was only asking, what is it? Okay? What I said was evil was the ritual that was done in Ghana. So let's clarify that, please. Okay? Let's be clear on that. This is Walk Holy presents Pure. So the Soca and Social Commentary, 28th of June 2025, $20. Okay. Featured artists Kid Sight, Ronnie Clark, Blood, Donella, Richard Antonio, The Apache, Sammy Jane, Colin Spencer, Julie, and more. All right. Yes, yes, Adrian. I will look it up. I will look it up and I will see what is there. Okay. All right. Thank you all so very, very much. And have a good night, folks. And whatever we find, we will come back with you to with it on Friday. All right. God bless you, and you have a wonderful night. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Sleep well. Yes. God bless you. Bye bye.